It's got to be the Legend, because if it were Dirty Deeds or Vegas Beer, he'd shit on them in a heartbeat. They're expendable. I agree.
Yeah. Good theory.
Nice on Moon, another proud vet here in our chat.
I'll leave the chat up for a few minutes so you guys can get a chuckle.
Being distracted by the crap tattoo, but what about the lack of T-head by Botox that's going on the last couple days? Yeah, you know what? We are distracted by it. We haven't even noticed.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a tattoo look that fucked up since Hervé Villechaize's autopsy photos. Coming at ya.
Boom.
Was thinking of getting a grammar hammer tattoo. Could you run a really good background check on Mike, just in case, don't want to regret my choice in tattoos? Thanks.
Wait,
yeah.
Catalano TV's there. In the middle.
What tattoo artists called their machines? Tattoo machine. Wikipedia. A tattoo machine, colloquially referred to as a tattoo gun, is a handheld device generally used to create a tattoo, a permanent. Thank you for your time, Your Honor. Courtroom Joey.
They're up in the
Oh, yeah. What was the picks? What do we got? Over? I'm going over.
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 When it's Clay, it's over.
Over. Okay. Right. Clay throws him off. That's a good point, too. He doesn't shut up.
I know they do. Hold on. Because I think that,
Oh, really? What, after you had Rob on yesterday?
Well, I'm not going to let any, and I like what you wrote back to him, because you said, look, John's not going to fucking let anyone tell him who he's going to book on his show.
Promise me this, guys. If I ever call one of you and go, hey, man, I really liked what you wrote about me on Twitter today, call an intervention for me, will you? I'm in too deep.
Because if he did, he'd be a bitch.
Yeah, I knew it straight away or you wouldn't. I said, and when he first said, I said, look, the Duke doesn't negotiate with terrorists. Like, it's not going to happen. You're not going to let some rando tell you you can have a show. That will actually do the opposite and make you want to have him on. You know what I mean? In my opinion. Yes. I don't have nothing against AJ. And we've always been on the 13th. Never been told to put coke.
Yeah, I know that. But here's the thing, and I've had this discussion with people. So many people have different things. This place, they said put cocoa butter on it.
They all say different shit.
Yeah, and they also put that.
Okay.
Avoid using cocoa butter. Number one.
Wow.
Number one.
Coming on. Number one. No cocoa butter. On dumb fucking things to do.
Here's our countdown of worst things to do for a tattoo. Number one, cocoa butter.
Number 5. Number 5, use a potato peeler on it.
Yeah.
Number 4, have your cat lick it.
Number 2,
7.
fire.
Fire.
Number 5.
Number 7.
Only John will do the exact opposite. Always.
Walk around with cocaine and a gay friend in Key West for 3 days in a tank top.
Second skin thing.
Yeah.
Done so it gets all the ink and everything
It
out.
holds it in, yeah.
It holds it in. It gets everything. So that's what was standing
Now, is it
my
possible?
shirt.
Is it possible they said one thing?
He didn't say one whole thought or sentence. It was amazing.
You can't do is put cocoa butter on this, and he was probably thinking about how great he is, or what they wanted. He wanted to tell them about his career.
Watch, you be the tattoo guy, and I'll be John, and you tell me what not to do.
I don't know how tattoo sounds. All right, Mr. Melendez. One thing very important: do not put cocoa butter on this.
Yep, you got it.
All he heard was cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter, yeah. Look at that. That fucking looks awesome. Clay, how hot do I look? Send. There you go. That's why he misinterpreted.
In whatever state I was in, I think it was in Georgia. And
don't know what state you're in?
when I was driving, and all these guys said it was hair dye, and I'm like, these guys, are they ever going to get anything right? Do they even like use their?
Well, no one's going to
Well,
get
John,
you as a
that is literally using your noggin because you dye your hair, and nobody knew you had a tattoo. So that's.
But is he saying that was?
He didn't dye his hair. His hair died. And look at his face. If you look at those pictures from 5 years ago and his listings that I did, he's a different person. Lines under his left eye that he never had, bulbous nose now. He destroyed himself. And his voice, unbelievable. John, do some whippets. That'll straighten you right out.
Cocoa butter on it? What is he saying about
Saying that we're idiots for not realizing that stain on his shoulder was a tattoo leaking through.
But they're not supposed to do that, are they?
No.
It would be.
When you have cocoa butter on it, it'll do that.
Covered up. You know what I mean? Do it.
Probably didn't have any cocoa butter. He went and got some cocoa and went in the refrigerator, got some butter, and made it himself. Stained his shirt and fucked up his tattoo.
Be something over it they put, you know? Then they
Sorry.
cover it up.
Sorry, my tattoo's throwing up. I apologize. Sorry. This tattoo, he's like, they're idiots. My tattoo's leaking. Duh.
Yeah, that's normal.
toe. Everyone was like, I was even like, what the fuck is that on his arm? Like, nobody's going to guess a toe at all.
No, I mean, I knew what it was.
Oh, you got a tattoo, you fucking idiot.
Can't fool
What a
this. I
fucking
knew what
dope.
it was.
I couldn't fool me.
Not you.
I've never had a skin on my toe. Right, this is my toe. Yeah, you can see how
Okay, that looks cool. That's a cool
Yeah.
skull.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
fucking colourful it is
Yeah.
and vibrant. Yeah,
Yeah.
This is my mom. That's the other. That's the other thing. People have had tattoos for 30 years. The color is still vibrant. The color is still there. John got this weeks ago, and it looks like that. That's wild.
Well, he's got to watch out for the sun. He's got to, do everything he's supposed to do, not what he uses his brain for. Screwed up.
I had a dressing on that for 2 hours. I had a fucking a bit of clean film on there, saran wrap, 2 hours. I went home, I scrubbed it with hot soapy water, and that was it.
No, I
No
had.
colour gone.
He told me to keep it on for 5 or 6 days, so I kept
That's
it on. for
insane.
that.
Yeah, that's not right.
5 or 6 days to keep
Mr.
it
Melendez, whatever you do not keep this on for 5 or 6 days.
But we told him that because
Always put salt in your eyes.
John would be already driven home by then. And the guy could go, hey, what do you want from me, man?
That's true.
There's
Don't
the other
uncover it.
question.
What?
If he had it covered for 5 or 6 days, how was it leaking?
Right, that's what I was gonna say. So explain the leak through the shirt, through the covering.
Wow.
That's crazy. I mean, it maybe he thinks that's a better way to hold the colour in, I guess, maybe.
I thought you were a tattoo expert. You're lecturing everybody, and now you're just coming up with excuses for this guy to continue lying. Make sure you keep it on 5 days so it gets infected. Maybe that's what.
It's insane. Joe, let me ask you a question, Joe. When you got your arm tattoo, did you wear long sleeve shirts when you just got it?
No.
You keep it exposed, right? So it can heal a little bit easier. Take some, because it could maybe just, I don't know, get ruined.
It's almost like your fucking drumming story you were going into. You got lost halfway through it.
No, I want to know because I've never had the fact that it's like an open wound. You wouldn't want to just keep stuff on top of it like a long
You want
sleeve
it
shirt
to
or something.
breathe.
Can anybody find a girl with a great...
He wants to breathe, but John can't breathe, so it's even.
Honestly, I don't even know if it's because she's a big Reagan fan, it's because it's a biopic, I guess, and also
John,
it's because it's gotten good reviews. It's probably
don't be stupid.
Yeah,
I know,
well, of course
yeah.
he's a Reagan fan.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to go see that movie unless it's she's agreeing with the politics.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's not true. That's not true. I saw Malcolm X, and I don't like black people.
exactly.
It was a great movie.
Yeah, but you know how it ends.
Yeah, but nobody's going, you can't miss the Reagan movie. Nobody's saying that, I think you got to go out of your way for the Reagan movie.
I think my joke.
So
is
it's,
bigger than that, but that's okay.
So it's obvious not is now the shit sleeper. That's right.
Yeah.
Sleeping in shit. That's the story of his life, Mule. You know it. Shit sleeper!
going to be nominated. And I'm a film guy, so usually
Well, he likes to chew the shit, so why don't he sleep with it? And a film guy, he goes to the movies. That makes him a film guy. He don't even go to the movies. He watches the same movies over and over again on free TV. Free TV.
try and see as many of the nominated films.
Yep.
And she doesn't like horror films. So,
Oh,
and she doesn't like films
She only
that are
dates
gonna,
them.
Get her upset. Your boy, Cameron Brennan doesn't give a shit about you.
I just started watching a new film with her in it and some other famous dude. It's pretty sick, actually. She's about 60 years old.
Talk about anybody's goddamn tattoo that we want. God bless America and God bless our troops. I'm out of here.
And God bless Camden County.
Tattoo. Camden County. I spent some time in Vegas. I'm going to get an outline of Lake Mead on my inner thigh. If somebody
Actually, a cool idea.
Yeah.
And he's got
Embarrassing.
fucking shit on him.
Thing he got on his shirt.
This, you should have seen it when I left the shop. It was so much color in this. I don't know what happened.
It looked like a rainbow.
Said just do it and everything. And now nothing.
It's the better because you get more detail in it.
That's what he said, Clay. You're very smart there. But anyway, so that's what this loser, he's going to comment on my fucking artwork here. I mean, my guy's fucking, the fuck out.
Yeah, tattoo artists hate when you go in and you want tiny little fucking detailed designs and shit.
Yeah.
By
By the way, I modified the shirt. It should be Dolt for Pedo, and then Dolt for Pedro. Instead of
I ain't fucking wearing that shit. You get that. You wear that shit. This is about fucking $10 on Amazon.
Rob Saul had 6,000 videos and images.
Indecent images of children, yeah.
No, we meant the kennel.
Right. So what would John do if he found it?
John, can you go back to saying I fuck dogs?
I'd much rather you talk about that some more, please.
Look, John, I'm touching a German Shepherd right now.
Question for pedophilia, the shitway doesn't care as long as he can.
All right.
MIT.
Good one. You got him on that one.
Put your lip over your head and swallow. What a great one. Mason in Portland wrinkle.
Mason Portland.
Yeah.
Always lie.
MIT.
Lied.
Thanks for the $2. Pull your lip over your
Mason.
head and follow.
That's Mason from Portland.
No, Mason in Portland. M-I-P.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You can see his little head standing behind Fatback.
Come and go, Let's see.
They come and go if you ban them.
Yeah, you block them is when they go, idiot.
This is his big gotcha. Yo, call screeners.